Today I'm going to be talking to you about autism. Autism is something that people sometimes don't often understand. My mom is a special education teacher, so I spend a lot of times interacting with her kids in her classroom in my spare time, as well as I know several people in my own personal life that do suffer from autism or have a child that suffers from autism. Today I'm going to be informing you about the 3 types of autism, the effects it has on the individual themselves, and the effect it has on people that in their daily lives. There are 3 types of autism. The first type is Asperger's syndrome. According to Lila Jo Rudy, Asperger's syndrome is a form of what people call high-functioning autism. People with this syndrome are normal or above normal. They have a very high intelligence level, but sometimes they have a really hard time communicating with other people socially. Another form is called severe autism. People with this more times are nonverbal. They have a really hard time talking to people. They don't like people being around them. And they also may become aggressive due to that. They usually never have a full vocabulary. Most of them say phrases or certain words, but they never have like a complete and full vocabulary. Rett syndrome is no longer classified as a form of autism. This is like a genetic disorder that mainly affects girls. It is a syndrome that with communication challenges as well as physical challenges. The physical challenges include girls that can't have any use of their hands. The disease allows them not to use their hands. So those are the 3 types of autism that I'm talking about today. Autism affects individuals differently. Some are able to live normal lives and some are not. Some have to have people who stay with them as a caretaker. Some may not be able to socially communicate with others around them. They might find it hard to make friendships due to this. Some may be able to speak, but not fully. They also may find it difficult to understand body language from others. Sometimes your body language, you may mean something totally different than they perceive it as. A lot of times individuals will fixate on certain objects or certain things, and that will be all that they can think about. They may also become aggressive or upset, but they are so sweet. Moving on to the families that are affected, I personally know a lot of families who have children that do suffer from autism, and it takes a toll not only on the child themselves, but it takes a huge toll on the family. A lot of couples do get divorced nowadays because their attention and all of their focus is now on this child. So it takes away from the marriage itself. It takes away from other siblings. A lot of times children that have siblings that have autism will have behavior issues because they want attention that they're not getting because their sibling does have a form of autism that does need to be tended to. And this could break up marriages due to financial stress or relationship, or like you just don't have time for each other. So autism is a very misunderstood disease. These children are no different than, anybody else. They just have social issues, or sometimes they have behavior issues, but they're no different than you and I.